The day has finally arrived. TEQ Ultimate Gohan's EZA is here. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the TEQ Ultimate Gohan's EZA. I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't seeing it for myself, but it is here. So we got this guy, Rainbow Status Max Links. We've actually had him for a while. He's a unit that, even though he released around the time that we started playing Dokkan, I never actually picked him up. Right, I grabbed him, I think when Int Gogeta dropped, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, when that was his return banner for us on Global. I think I picked him up on one of the guaranteed discounted multis, so it was a pretty sweet deal for me, all things considered. But strangely enough, he wasn't in a unit that I enjoyed all that much to start. I don't know, I just didn't like the animations or something, but you know, when he first released, he just wasn't something I was into at that moment. But he slowly grew on me, and I think you guys all know why, right? It's just what he was doing. When he released, he was all around the best unit in the game. He stacked, he guarded, he was basically invincible for the meta in which he released in. And even shortly thereafter, given the time to build up. So the question is, how's he sitting in today's meta? So let's take a look at what he's doing. So he's got key 3, attack and defense 158%, and an additional 58%, and reduces damage received by 30% for 1 turn from the entry turn. He has an additional attack defense, or an additional attack. He launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, and launches another additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack, starting in which the turn in which he performs the 3rd super attack in battle. He guards all attacks, and he has an additional attack 58% within the turn he guards, and then an additional 58% attack for 3 turns after he guards, which he's basically always doing. And if that wasn't enough, just like he did before, he is greatly stacking attack and defense. So every turn, that's a possibility of 150% raise every turn minimum. So we are looking at some pretty ridiculous stuff. So many of you asked me that when I start doing my showcases, talk a little bit about my hidden potential. I did release a hidden potential video for him, but I did kind of min what I said about taking full advantage of what he does and does well, right? Stacking and defense. So I gave mine 25 additionals, and then I gave him 5 defense as a defense stacker. That extra 5 defense will work really well. If I get a 6, I'm going to chuck that on him, but I just don't have a 6 right now, so that's what I'm using. Actually, I think we can get up to 7 now, but I just haven't pulled one. But if I do, I will chuck that in his bronze slot, because I think that'll work out the best for him. I've opted to go for crit for his base form, because I feel that not all the time I'll be transforming him, so having that little bit of crit in there I think will be helpful. So let's go ahead, let's jump on him. We're running him on God Goku's team, because it's one of the few 200% that we can run him on, and provide him this link partner here. I want to focus on using this link partner for him, because it gives him his 2 best defensive links, All in the Family and Cold Judgment. He doesn't, as of right now, doesn't have another partner that can give him both of those links. So we're gonna run this setup here. So we actually have pretty decent setup, all things considered, because we got the Int Gohan, and we're even supported. So turn 1, we're looking at 380k. We are just under 400k, and we're guarding. That means we would take double digits from Zamos with this defense right here. Just, I mean, that's pretty crazy. All right, so let's grab that. I wish we didn't have as much key with Int Gohan as we do there. It would be nice if we could have... Okay, we're just going to casually throw out a 10 million here. I was going to say, I wish we could have skipped the super on him, because he doesn't need to build on super, but that Gohan does, the one in the 3rd slot. Okay, so we got a double super here, so... Alright. Come on, proc that 4th. Ah, man, okay. That would have been cool if we had actually gotten... Well, we probably, with the damage he's doing, we probably wouldn't have gotten all 4 supers. But we'll take 2 supers.
Still not used to this form just yet. Super Saiyan God. I never knew this level of power existed.
Alright, so both of our God Gokus showed up here. Alright, let's do that. Let's grab that. Boom. Alright. So, we're probably going to have to end up pocketing an item here, just to protect the two floating Gohans that we're going to have, because both of them need to stack, and really the only reason I brought them was for the support that they provide, and I mean, I guess for Gohan you don't really need to see the support, but it is kind of nice to see when it's there, right? And I'm realizing one thing, he's not on Bond of Master and Disciple, which is kind of strange, but I guess because in Buu Saga he isn't really Piccolo's student anymore. So, but still, it's strange that he's not still on the category, because, I mean, yeah, it's just weird. Alright, so one of our God Gokus misses a stack. Oh, well, he'll get one stack. There we go. Alright, so that single 2 supers that we got jumped us over 700k, and that was worst case scenario, right? Because we missed basically a 70% chance to do a super there, so that kind of thing will very rarely happen. You'll probably be a lot better, a lot luckier than I will be in most cases. Alright, so we got double digits here. Alright, so we're up to 9 mil, because that Gohan is providing 58% support. So it's only 8% more support than we had last turn. We do get the double super this turn. Now, that is technically the 3rd super, so we have a guaranteed extra super after this. There it is right there, right? So this was 3 stacks this turn. We still have 1 more. But it doesn't matter, we do finish, right? So, I mean, everybody on this rotation is basically going to be protected, because at this point, Gohan's attack is about to spin out of control. Alright, well, alright. Good news here is we can... actually, can I really not? I want to just get 3. I guess they're not doing that. I don't want to get just the 1. Alright, well, hopefully we don't kill him. We probably will with God Goku being... We should have just taken the 1. I feel like he would have been fine with us being type advantage this turn. Oh well. And so the main reason I'm using this stage is because it's one of the few stages on Global we can actually stack up on. It's probably the longest, I would say. Omega is technically longer, but then we have to deal with AoEs, which kind of take away from the point of the showcase, right? We'll do events where we take him against AoEs, of course, in his Grand Tour, but here, yeah, okay, so our supporting units are just not going to get any stacks. Yeah, so, I mean, we're going to do what we need to do in his Grand Tour to show off the AoEs, but it's not something I want to be focused on dealing with when we're running a showcase, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so we actually have no support this turn. Alright, so how are we looking? Look at that. We're over 1 million already. So let's just keep stacking. Alright, yeah, so you kind of see what I'm talking about with his attack, how it's just kind of spinning out of control. We're at 2 million on the attack already. Or 20 million, rather, I'm sorry. There we go, and now we've got more because we just got hit. The cool thing would be... There we go. Alright, so can we get another super? There we go. Perfect. So we did still get 2 supers this turn. So what would be cool is if Gohan was still on Bottom Master Disciple, and we could actually proc Int Gohan's passive with him. Here we go. So he's going to eat the super here. Double digits, of course, with that level of defense. Because if he was on Bottom Master Disciple, he could proc Int Gohan's support. And I realized I should have brought a Sensu Bean now that I'm looking at everything. I think I just have the default Princess Snake, so we're gonna have to hope that Ice doesn't lock us. Because if I can almost guarantee he's gonna lock the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan in slot 1. I can see the future here on that one. Alright. Let's drop God Goku in there. Just so that one can get a couple more stacks in. Actually, you know what? I'll take him dodging. That's actually really good for us. Means he can get some extra defense. There we go. Alright, now Super Saiyan 3 Goku can do his thing. He's actually probably... Now looking at this, I don't have another Majin Buu Saga ally on the team, so he's not going to do anything. But, I mean, that's fine. He'll be fine. Alright. Alright, so this is basically our last turn. So we're 1.4 million defense there. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna go ahead and turn into Ultimate Gohan here.
Incredible!
Allow me to send our new hero to his destination.
This is perfect! Thank you very much. Alright, time to go.
Alright, so 1.4 million defense with guard, mind you. And again, this is only turn 7. That's from what I've been seeing with him, that's about average on turn 7, right? Nobody gets the perfect 4 stacks every turn, right? But if you did, I mean, he's going to be way past this, obviously. But on an average turn, this is what you're looking at. So, alright, let's use the snake here just to reduce the damage, because we're going to have to put Int Gohan in front here, because, yeah, again, now I'm really wishing I brought the snake, but 30% damage reduction should be okay. Yeah, it should be alright. Let's grab that, and then send off that. So what are we looking at here anyway? So, let's talk about what he's doing here. So, now that he's transformed, we've got Key 3, attack defense 258%. We have guaranteed guard. We launch an additional attack. We get an additional 58% attack for the rest of battle. And we have effective against all types within the same turn guard is activated. We do perform a critical hit when facing one enemy, right? So we have effective against all types and guaranteed guard. So pretty darn good. And we do have 4 links active now that was changed out. And on our super attack effect, we are greatly raising still, right? So if we pull this up here, we are greatly raising attack and defense, but now it's only for 3 turns, which, I mean, isn't terrible. Yeah, okay, well, alright, at least we didn't eat a super. That's what I was concerned about, was eating a super. So we can take this, because post-super... Yeah, okay, we're good. Yeah, that is concerning. Oh, okay, no, never mind, we're good. Alright, so 10 million on that opening attack. Obviously, he can do a heck of a lot more if we actually were able to stack up more. But, I mean, there's just no event where we can actually pull that off. There we go. We get another super here. So remember, we are raising for 3 turns. Again, no real event that we can take full advantage of that here. Oh, look at us go. 3 supers already right there. And then we got 1 more for the hidden potential, I think. No, okay. Alright, so not bad there on that double. Maybe we... No, okay, I was gonna say, maybe we can get one more turn and see what he looks like after this? No. Yeah, so the advantage JP has of having this guy is they have, like, the memorial battles that they can use, where they'll actually, you know, you can actually really stack up in those events. So, you know, this kind of works, so let's go ahead. Let's do this. Excellent. All right, so what a way to finish. We've not seen that one in a while. All right, so color me impressed. As I expected, this dude is insane. I cannot believe how good he is and how quickly he stacks up, as we saw, right? 3 appearances and we basically got him, you know, over 1 million defense, right? And then by the end here, 1.4 million. Had we had some better RNG with the supers, we could have built him up a lot more, a lot quicker, a lot, you know, a lot better. Imagine us getting 4 supers every turn. We would have been pushing about 1.8 to 1.9 mil before that transformation. So, nice thing about him is he is an infinite stacker. He can get as high as we want him to get. It's just, as I mentioned, on global right now, we just don't have the events to do that. Some of the blue zone stages and the memorial battle stages are definitely a bit longer, lasting about 12 to 15 turns or so. So those will really let you get him going, even the red zone boss rush, right? So we just got to count down those days till global's anniversary when we can grab all of those stages and actually take advantage. Of course, if the new blue zone stages end up being long at the end, we can definitely try to take advantage of him there. But for now, we will definitely try throw him against some of the stages we do have, the Super Boo, the Fusion Zamos, and the Omega. Omega is probably one of the better fights we can use to get him really built up, so we will definitely test that out. So guys, that is it for our video. That is the King of Dokkan is back. If you guys liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, what are your thoughts on TEQ Ultimate Gohan's EZA? Is he good or is he better? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching and aloha.